Today I'm going to talk about guilt in recovery, guilt towards partners or family or friends that have struggled through your eating disorder with you. First of all, I am going to say thank you. Someone called Caroline, I'm not going to say her surname for privacy reasons, bought me off my wish list 3 DVDs. Juno, Catch Me If You Can, and Blue Valentine, and I just want to say a massive thank you to her because it got me a bit teary. I've been having kind of quite difficult few weeks, and that really cheered me up, so thank you for purchasing that for me from my wish list. I am overwhelmed. Thank you so much, really. Yeah. So, yeah, guilt. Guilt is, I guess, pretty common for a lot of people. They might feel guilty for putting people through their illness with them. I don't think it's very helpful to feel guilty about this, because at the end of the day, this is a mental illness that you're suffering from, and that you know, you are not to blame for your behaviour. Having said that, of course, it's, you know, it could be helpful to have a conversation with the person that you feel guilty about putting through all that crap. And just have a conversation with them about how you feel guilty and why, and you know, but there's no reason for self-blame, because you were struggling through something very horrendous, very difficult, very devastating, and yes, things like that do affect people around you. Obviously, if you're feeling guilty, you're aware of that, but guilt isn't gonna help the situation, because you can't blame yourself for having a mental illness. It's not your fault at all, and because of the mental illness, that's made you behave in a certain way, and that's also not your fault as well. As I said, like, you could apologise to them for putting them through it, but you can't apologise and make it your fault. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, for example, a few months after Isaac and I were broken up, when I was in a more stable, healthy position, I sent him an email and said that I was sorry for the way I treated him and the way our relationship broke down, stuff like that during the my eating disorder. But I did, you know, I did say I'm not blaming myself, because obviously it's not my fault, but I just wanted to say sorry in general. So it's not, you know, it's not sorry this was my fault, it's sorry that this happened, you know, to both of us. And you know, just having communication, open, honest communication about how you feel is a good thing, like, just to talk about it. But as I said already, self-blame isn't gonna help anyone, because it's really not your fault. You didn't choose to have a mental illness. Eating disorders are very catastrophic to everyone, but do remember that you were the one that was going through this. You were the one that was personally afflicted by this, and you know, you did suffer the most. Yes, of course, others around you will have suffered watching someone that they love fade, but that isn't something you can blame yourself for. You weren't in control of that. You weren't in control of any of the things that came from your eating disorder. So making yourself at fault isn't going to help, which I've said about 4 times now, but I really want to strongly make that point. It doesn't benefit anyone. As I've said, the most important thing you can do is communicate it. Communicate about it. Sit down, have a talk with the people that you love and who love you, and yeah, I guess apologise not for yourself but for the situation as well. So yeah, I I guess there's not really much more to say on that topic. It's pretty straightforward. But I was asked to make a video about it quite a while ago and I haven't, so there it is. Yeah, communication. Don't blame yourself. Have a conversation about it. Get out your feelings. And yeah, no self-blame. No self-blame. Yeah. That was a really short video compared to like all my other ones. But yeah, sorry this video being late again. I have had quite a difficult few weeks. I've had quite a lot of anxiety over a few situations. Nothing that's like really bad, it's just my head. If I feel strong emotions, I get anxious about a lot of things. So I have, yeah, been having some trouble with anxiety, but yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, I've also been like really, really busy and seeing a lot of people, doing a lot of things. So I didn't have time to make the video, because every day I planned to make it, then stuff came up and I was doing other things. So apologies for being late again. I will try and make a video on Tuesday and try and get it on time. But you know me, so you know, I'll hopefully I mean, I haven't got anything planned on Tuesday as of yet, so hopefully I will be able to make a video. As usual, if you have any suggestions for my videos, then you can always write them in the comments below, or you can message my inbox on Tumblr. Or you can even Facebook me now, because I now have a Facebook page, and that is linked on the YouTube, you know, with all the little buttons on my channel. So if you could like the Facebook page, that would be brilliant. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for new videos, do let me know. I always want to talk about what you want me to talk about, so that is always very, very welcome. I hope everybody is doing well. They've had a good week, or past week and a half, and that you are all fighting hard and challenging your eating disorders and not letting them win. Yeah, so I will talk to you on Tuesday.